left such a legacy that is very, very difficult to fulfill.
A police department is feeling a major void after losing a member of its team. Good evening. I'm Jessica Coons. McLeod is off tonight. The Central Illinois community is mourning the death of a law enforcement officer. U of I Police Lieutenant Aaron Landers was killed in a crash earlier this month, and his visitation was today. WCI3's Bryce Beament is live in our newsroom. And Bryce, there was a huge response at that visitation.
Yeah, Jessica, the parking lot of the Vineyard Church in Urbana was filled. So many people coming to pay their respects to the family of the fallen officer.
This is a somber moment, and our department's been really feeling the void that Lieutenant Aaron Landers has left, not only internally to the department, his friends, his co-workers, and those that he supported and mentored, but the community. The community is feeling a great void.
A community is grieving the loss of a fallen police officer.
Everyone's feeling this. Whether they knew Aaron or not, they're feeling it. Aaron meant that much to this community.
U of I Police Lieutenant Aaron Landers was killed August 22nd in Champaign. He was off duty riding his motorcycle when he was hit by another vehicle. He leaves behind a wife and 2 children, as well as plenty of other loved ones and his fellow officers.
Aaron was one of the first persons I met when I came into the police department. And, right off the bat, in talking to him, I thought, what a great guy. A person that really cares about the community and cares about his profession.
Landers had been with UIPD for 24 years and was involved with the East Central Illinois Bomb Squad and Metro SWAT. He was also a canine therapy comfort handler. Landers also did a lot of work helping those with mental health.
Aaron is really someone who took interest not only just for the community but for those who are suffering in mental health, and he was really good at what he did with crisis intervention.
So UIPD's Chief Alice Carey is making sure her officers are set up with counselors as they grieve the loss of their friend and coworker.
We want to make sure that their health and wellness is well taken care of because everyone grieves differently, and so we want to make sure that they're healthy, on the street. And it's difficult. Everyone has a void here, and their hearts are breaking.
And while the pain is still there, Chief Carey says she wants the community to remember the person Lieutenant Landers was.
Aaron went out on the top of his game, and I have that quote from his father, and that's one of the first things his father had told me. He went out doing something he had passion for, and that's something that this community should be proud of.
If you want to donate to the family or send flowers, we will have those links on our website. In the newsroom, I'm Bryce Beament, WCIA3, your local news leader.
All right, Bryce, thank you. Funeral services will be tomorrow at 11 a.m. at the Vineyard Church, and the burial will follow at Patterson Cemetery in St. Joseph.